Hello world, Michael Linowitz here with the Business Development Department here at the Lesio Law Group. Thank you for joining us again for our weekly Facebook Live. So today, if you tuned in last week, then you are aware that Lorraine was a keynote speaker at VidCon 2018. What is VidCon? VidCon is a conference for content creators and people within digital media to come together and discuss their ideas, their creations, and new innovations. Lorraine was part of a panel that discussed the business ends of online video, as well gave her own lecture going deeper into contracts you might encounter within content creation. So to conclude our VidCon week, I suppose, we're going to go ahead and just give you a couple of keynotes that you can take home with you in case you are a content creator or hope to be one in the future. So the first note that I find very important is to always do your due diligence and to make sure to protect your intellectual property. This is very important because your creations, your ideas, they're your babies, and you want to make sure that you get the credit that you deserve for them. With so much information and content being created on a daily basis, it's very easy to lose track of where something originated from. We live in an age of retweeting, where oftentimes people will repurpose content for their own use or even their own profit. So to save yourself a headache and a heartache of losing the rights to intellectual property, take the time to find proper representation and file for any IPs or copyrights necessary to protect your work. Sit with an attorney and draw up a contract, any contracts that might involve talent or partners involved in your projects. Make sure to read over any contracts that are presented to you. Make sure to read them with precision to avoid being misled by any tricky writing. Don't rush through them. Make sure to read through the definitions or interpretations section, which you use as a glossary to understand key terms that might have other meanings than you might assume. Some of these words might include fees or payments due, basically anything that might involve you paying money. Always note down anything that makes you unsure, so this will make it easier for your attorney to help you with these contracts and drawing up new contracts. On top of that, when it comes to the platforms that you're using, always understand the policies of the platforms. When they change terms of use or membership, review them again. This is your distribution mechanism. This is your outlet for your work. So you don't want to inadvertently run afoul of the terms because most platforms have discretions to remove you or the content. On top of that, seek basic understandings of advertising laws. A lot of money to be made there, so especially for comparative advertising and endorsements. Advertisers may ask you to warrant that you will comply with the law. You need to know your responsibilities. And then finally, expand your research to publish unique content across platforms. So you got your YouTube, you have your Instagram, your Twitch, your Facebook, and there's new platforms being created almost every day, it seems. So just make sure that you have the potential for reaching newer audiences. With that said, understand the demographics of your audiences. There is such a thing as oversaturation, so find the sweet spot, but don't expand to platforms that run concurrent to your appeal or aesthetic. So hopefully you'll find this helpful and you'll be able to expand your content creation across the globe. And we hope to see your work out there. Thank you for joining us here at Facebook Live, here at DLG, and we hope to see you next week. Have a good one.